The convention is now in session. I would like to call our National Vice Commanders to join me on stage for our next presentation, which will be given by retired Navy Captain Louis Cavalieri of the Chapel of the Four Chaplains Foundation.
Good morning, everyone. I give you greetings from the Chapel of Four Chaplains at the Philadelphia Navy Yard in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and also from my post 405, also in Philadelphia, from the great state of Pennsylvania, and I know you're somewhere in the audience here. So, the Chapel of Four Chaplains, in February 2023, we will remember the 80th anniversary of the sinking of the Dorchester and the 75th anniversary of the Chapel of Four Chaplains Memorial Foundation. As I begin my talks, I always begin with two things. Number one, I thank all you veterans for your service. And number two, for those of you who were in Vietnam, welcome home. And I also ask that you please remember the Veterans Crisis Line, 988 press 1. It just changed. And the reason why I say that, you'll be hearing that in my remarks very shortly. And please, we ask for your support for Resolution 22, which will be coming out of the Department of New Jersey, Resolution 22 to prevent veteran suicides. I am joined up here by my colleague Daniel Dunn, who is the state commander from the Department of New Jersey. New Jersey is just... I knew somebody was out there. So New Jersey is just a river across from Philadelphia, where the chapel is. And there's a bridge that connects Philadelphia with New Jersey, and it's called the Walt Whitman Bridge. And if you go up on that bridge at the very top, in the middle of the span, about 300 feet above the water, there's a sign up there. And it's a sign that says, "For suicides, call this number." Now, I never saw that sign until one day there was a big commotion at the top of the Walt Whitman Bridge. And somebody was up there who was trying to jump. A motorist stopped, realized what was going on. He saw the sign and called that number. That hotline called the Chapel of Four Chaplains and told us that there was a veteran at the top of the bridge who was going to jump. Well, we went up there and we tried to talk him down, and we did. But we found out that he wasn't a veteran, but he was the father of a veteran who was recently killed in Afghanistan. So we can see here that these stories affect the family. And if I've learned anything from working at the chapel all these years, it's the effect on the families. So today I'm here to induct your National Committee executive staff into the Legion of Honor of the Chapel of Four Chaplains. And that's for selfless service, because everybody here knows that the four chaplains gave up their life jackets and went down with the sinking Dorchester, a ship that sank in 20 minutes. And there's not a lot of time to think about it, about what you're going to do. I was very impressed with this year's theme of "You Be the One" and "No Vet Left Behind." And that's the way we look at it, because every day at the Chapel of Four Chaplains is Veterans Day or Memorial Day. And we want to be the one to help those veterans who need us. And we extend that to all of you. You all can be the one. You know, right about the time of the sinking of the Dorchester, Winston Churchill said this very famous line to rally his people. And nobody ever remembers this line, but they'll remember the story I'll tell you afterwards. Winston Churchill said, "We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give." We make a life by what we give. When Winston Churchill was the Prime Minister, there was a person in Congress whose name was Lady Astor. She was the first female member of Parliament, and she never agreed with Winston Churchill. They always argued back and forth. And Winston would come back and get her all upset. So one day, Lady Astor said to Sir Winston, she was so flustered, she said, "Sir Winston, if I were married to you, I would put poison in your tea." To which Sir Winston replied, "Lady Astor, if I were married to you, I would drink it." So, please don't remember that story, but please remember the line of what he said was, "We make a life by what we give." And Paul Dillard from Texas, James Kujera from California, Gerald Wilson from Ohio, Angel Narvaez from Puerto Rico, Corey Bates from Rhode Island, and Michael Mitrione from Virginia have done just that. They have made a life by what they have given, not only to the Legion, but also to all of those veterans who are in need. So, I ask you all now to please remember, press 988, press 1, to remember the sacrifice of the 4 chaplains and to remember those Gold Star families, some of whom are standing at the top of the Walt Whitman Bridge, who need our help. I ask you all to please stand. We all know the legacy of the 4 chaplains, and it is my pleasure to induct the National Committee and your commander into the Chapel of 4 Chaplains, Legion of Honor, remembering the heroic sacrifice of the 4 chaplains on February 3rd, 1943. Thank you.
The Legion of Honor Bronze Medallion from the Chapel of the 4 Chaplains is granted for extraordinary contributions to the well-being of others at the national or world level, to world peace, or to interfaith or interethnic understanding. The medallions are being presented by Chapel of the 4 Chaplain Foundation Board Chairman Louis Cavalieri. They are being awarded to National Commander Paul E. Dillard, National Vice Commander Gerald W. Wilson, National Vice Commander Angel O. Narvaez, National Vice Commander James T. Higuera, National Vice Commander Michael F. Mitrione, and National Vice Commander Corey D. Bates.
I forgot one thing. Go Navy and Semper Fi.